Now I'm going to go into an actual example. So this was a study that I did a few years back on statins, and it was a sort of a feature of the data source that I used for this study. This was a study based in data from Fallon Community Health Plan, a small or medium-sized central Massachusetts HMO, but it was a typical claims data source. And what I was seeking to do was derive an observational study of the effectiveness of statin therapy. So looking at the outcome of acute myocardial infarction, that is, did statins, as actually taken in this HMO, affect, or did they have a beneficial effect on the occurrence of acute myocardial infarction? They were all large-scale randomized trials. They involved a range of different people, some of whom had pre-existing coronary heart disease, some of whom did not have pre-existing coronary heart disease. And they involved a range of baseline LDL levels. So these are some people at high ends of hypercholesterolemia, some at fairly low ends. And they used a range of different statins. So it wasn't just simvastatin, there was also pravastatin, lovastatin. But the outcomes, the effective therapy was actually fairly consistent. The reduction in LDL levels and the reduction in coronary heart disease endpoints. What I was interested in seeing is, in an observational setting, as actually used, sort of looking at use effectiveness of statins, would we see something similar to what was observed in these randomized trials? I summarized all these dozens of patient characteristics into a single value, the propensity score, the propensity to initiate statin therapy, and then I matched statin initiators to non-initiators on the basis of that propensity score. And see what you observe then are all of those characteristics that differed between statin initiators and non-initiators before that matching are now balanced. So what I was observing here is that the effectiveness of statins in this real-world setting was pretty close to what the efficacy from the randomized clinical trials had suggested.